the same on the phone at the same at the same make sure my Bluetooth is off. Okay, cool beans. Hi YouTube, I am on live on Twitch, as you can tell by the title of this here live. If you were on my live earlier, then you know that I had left you guys and I went over to the TikTok. And then when I was on the TikTok, my brain was like, hey, let's go over to Twitch, because we haven't used Twitch in a while. And then I figured out how to use my camera on there. And then I was like, Streamlab, video camera, webcam, no camera necessary. I still look great. And now I can stream on Twitch and I can talk to you guys all at the same time. Don't we love that? You said, when did you make a Twitch? I made a Twitch around the time that I went to the Atlanta United FC game. So that was what, a few weeks ago? I literally made one like that following week, I think. And I went on live that day. So I was going back and forth between YouTube and Twitch that day, and I was just trying to see how it worked on my iPhone, because I know a lot of people go live on Twitch on like cameras, so I thought that that was the thing. Thank you so much for liking my live. I love you. But yeah, so I thought that was the thing. But people use their phone, so I said I'm gonna use whatever I want. And I also, like, when I would go live on here, I would use a streaming platform, but a lot of people wouldn't get in on there. But when I just use my regular phone, that's when people would get on there. So I'm just like, I'm just gonna keep my phone for YouTube. You said, did I get any viewers on there? So far, I've had like 7 people. That's a great number. That's a great number. They've been very helpful too. I've gotten 3 followers so far, and I've only been live on here for like an hour before I left for my dance class. Hi Octavius, hi Bo. How are you guys? It's another mukbang, because you know earlier I had spaghetti with meatballs and salmon. But we got lamb chops, mac and cheese, and broccolini. I'm excited. Hi, little rock star. How are you? Yo, I'm about to pour this. What stone you have on your necklace? This is a citrine. I believe that's how you pronounce it, citrine. C-I-T-R-I-N-E. Citrine. It's not citrin, it's citrine. At least that's what it said. That's how it's pronounced. So I pray that's correct. And it ties around abundance, creation, attracting things into your life, things like that. You said, where's the belly button? On my stomach. Hi, Virginia. You said, I'm about to follow. What is the name? Thank you, baby. My Twitch is the same name as my YouTube, so it's easy for anyone to find me. You said your mother passed away. I'm so sorry to hear that. I love those stones. Thank you. Yeah, no, like, the frequency of this thing, top tier. Top tier. Like, I attracted 3 people in less than an hour the other day. just chilling. Okay. Someone said, Neon, are you serious? Or are you trolling? You should make an abundance sigil for your home. That's a good idea. You know, the tattoo that I have, my tramp stamp, it was initially gonna be an abundance type of sigil, but then I ended up getting the rising phoenix because it looked better. I'm serious. It was cancer. Yeah, no, cancer is no joke. Especially when you try to go to Big Pharma because you think Big Pharma is going to like help you live. Crazy. You said I love the frequency of a black woman. One thing I'm really excited about is for my YouTube people and my Twitch people to end up like not battling it out, but my YouTube people will be coming through when y'all want to wake up. For sure. Especially overseas. And I feel like Twitch has their own level of like people. And I feel like I would have an amazing stream talking to both Twitch and YouTube because both of you guys are funny. It would be like nonstop laughing. You fairly odd Andy, shout out to you. Shout out to you for what? Shout out to you for what? He says sorry for your loss. Yeah, we're all sorry for your loss, Neon. Hi, Mike Baker. You guys are distracting me. I need to warm up my food. I gotta get a plate. I'm so lazy. Like, I don't feel like doing this right now. This is why I need to hire a personal chef. And I'm a gym babe now, you guys. I have been in the gym for 1 month. And I have been consistent. Minus when I left out of town for my birthday. And when I wasn't there for 3 days. I don't know what I was doing. I don't remember. Ooh, actually, I have 5 lamb chops. Ooh. Yo, this is about to slap. I thought I had 4. I got 5. Oh, they love me. They love me. I gotta text them and tell them thank you. And ooh, that juice on there. This is about to be amazing. Y'all just don't understand. I'm about to enjoy this. This is about to be delicioso. Delicioso. And what I really like about this Streamlab, I really think I can use Streamlab for YouTube as well. I think. Or it's just Twitch and TikTok. I think I just gotta sign in somewhere. I don't know. When I press go live, it only gives me Twitch and OBS. But I like how with Twitch you can just be chilling for real. Like you could just be on here for hours just like chilling. But YouTube Live is literally the same exact thing. Like I really feel like YouTube Live is really clutch too with just engaging with people. But a lot of people don't utilize YouTube Live. They go to TikTok and Twitch. But the benefit is understanding that not everybody uses each platform. Like there's people that aren't on Twitch. There's people that aren't on TikTok. A lot of people that watch me on YouTube do not have a TikTok. And that's actually why I've been posting a lot of shorts now. Because I have to remember, oh, y'all not on TikTok. You know? Yo, this food. Ooh, I'm sorry, it's like off angle. It's off camera. It's hella off camera, but it's fine. I'm gonna have to buy another device soon so that I can play music, because if I'm talking to y'all and then them, I need music. But it's okay. I can make the noise. I can make the noise. Yo, this is a lot of food that I'm eating this late. I don't know if I should eat all of it right now. Look how big this look how big this is, yo. But I'm about to tear it up. This is about to be so good. This is about to be so good. And I did lick the plate like that because this is about to be delicious. Like, for real, get you friends that know how to cook, because they gonna feed you, and when they feed you, they're gonna feed you really good. Like, I literally would be like, I'm not gonna order food from them, I'm not gonna order food from them after class, and I would end up just ordering food from them. Let's see. Akhenaten, I don't know if I said it right. He said, good vibes, positive vibes, nice flowers in belly. Where you see the flowers? Oh, the flowers behind. Thank you. I have a lot of flowers in my house. I got myself these roses, these pink roses. They got so big. They weren't this big like 2 days ago. But you know, when you properly water them. Someone had to tell me that I had to cut the stems off because I was trying to figure out why my rose would die so fast. And like, niggas hungry. I wasn't cutting the stems correctly. I don't eat meat, but when I did, I don't think I ever ate lamb chops. Yeah, I was saying earlier that Atlanta made me a lamb chop fanatic. Like for real. Like I literally became a fanatic. Bless you, Peppa. Someone followed. Oh, Free from Illusions followed me. Thank you, babe. I appreciate you. I see you right here. Did someone show you Streamlabs? I asked ChatGPT because when I got on Twitch.com on my browser, I couldn't see where to go live at. So I asked ChatGPT, and ChatGPT just automatically sent me OBS or Streamlab. So I just went with Streamlab, and it was cool. It's kind of similar to StreamYard, which is what I was on a few months ago when I went on live on my YouTube. And I like StreamYard. I could put my logo. I like that I could pin messages up to the screen. I could see everything. But the engagement wasn't active, so it didn't make no sense for me to use it. Like, I literally experienced more engagement when I was not on my camera going on live. You said stop being clumsy. Yeah, you know, I'm a clumsy person, but I always know when to find balance. That should be a quote. That should be a quote, okay? Women may choose to show their belly button for a variety of reasons, including fashion trends, self-expression, and personal preference. Yes, correct. You said eat all of it, you need it. Actually, I don't, because I was definitely feeling nauseous during my dance class today. You said he just want me to get thick. I don't want to get thick to make other people happy. Because if it's so easy for me to get thick, for you to lust after me, how many other thick people will you lust after? You know what I mean? I don't feel special. I don't feel special when people say they want me to get thick. I feel special because I just know that I'm special. But when people say that they want me to get thick, it's like, okay, you want me to change who I am to make you happy just for you to have temporary fulfillment over what you're seeing. Because when you see the next beautiful, thick person, you're going to forget all about me and just go on to the next, because that's just how people can be. You know what I mean? So I just feel like... And it's crazy because, like, especially, like, growing up, and I don't take it seriously either. Like, I really don't. But growing up, I went to high school in Tennessee, and I experienced the people in my community. They would like slick bully me on like the side, you know, like, Courtney, you too little. But I didn't experience like bullying, like, oh my God, I want to commit suicide. Like, it was nothing like that. Nothing like that. It was just like People just kept talking about how proper I am and then saying that my properness is considered to be white people only. Or they would just be like, literally, they would be like, if you lose your virginity, you will get thick. I kid you not. I kid you guys not. I was told that if I was to lose my virginity, I would get thicker. Like, that's how much people was trying to make skinny people thicker. They would tell you the most craziest thing. But I believed it at the time. I sure did. I sure did. Crazy. Crazy. But it's just crazy because it's like, people only say they want you to look thick because they're just lusting after you. That's literally all it is. It's just lust. I'll be moving back to ATL in a few years. I'm in an unknown territory right now. What do you mean unknown territory? Like you're in the country? Flowers carry a variety of symbolic meanings, from love and beauty to mourning and gratitude. Yes. Yes. You're from Florida? I was just in Florida. I'm out here in Miami. Yo, Miami was so much fun. Did you guys watch my vlog? Did you guys watch my B-Day vlog in Miami? If you didn't, you totally should. Twitch. My YouTube is Casually Me, the same as my Twitch. CAJUALYME. And you guys should 100% totally watch my B-Day vlog. You said yes. SCX can be considered a physical activity. It can contribute to calorie burning, potentially aiding in weight loss. I'm screaming. Are you typing off ChatGPT? It sounds like you typing off ChatGPT. I love the information though. Dang, I've never heard anyone say that it can burn calories. I believe it. Have a blessed evening. I sub. Thank you so much, Mike. Welcome to the Casually Me family. Pull up to Onyx this Saturday. I'm trying to get on my streaming shit too. All of my friends do it. So you're gonna stream at Onyx? That you said Akhenaton might be a ChatGPT bot himself. No, he's a real person. That person is a real person. Because they got on my live earlier. They're definitely a real person. My bad, you guys. I was struggling with my microwave. Really bad. All right, it's a mukbang. I'm just gonna eat until I can't eat no more. So if I'm tired of eating, then we have leftovers. I have a lot of leftovers because I definitely cooked yesterday. First ever strip club vlog finna go up. LOL. I used to do public interviews in Bucket at the bar, so that shit was too lit. So wait, they gonna let you film at the strip club? Well, clubs like Onyx, I guess. But typically for privacy, you know, you can't really like film in a strip club. But hey, if they let you, I guess have fun. If it's not too inappropriate, you shouldn't get banned. But I just know, like, the strip club is kind of like intimate. But the more like commercial type clubs are different, I guess, because, well, they have their own videographers, but I don't know. Just don't catch nobody's husband or boyfriend in there when they're not supposed to be in there. That's all I can say. You say you're good there. My uncle is, what flag is that? Grenada? What if someone brings those meta glasses that can record? That would be insane. That would literally be insane. That would be crazy. I would be like, yeah, so that's gonna be like $5,000 if you don't want me to sue you for filming me without my permission. I said grenading. What flag is that? Is that Grenada? Grenada. I said it right, no? It's not Grenada. Lamb chops are a nutrient-rich food offering some. Yo. Wait, no. I think he's from Afghanistan, you guys. Or India. If I'm not mistaken. I don't know. But listen, we have a whole school session. So shout out to Akhenaton for being our teacher for the evening. WTF is Eritrea. Okay, stop. Don't get on my head. Do not get on. Please don't come for me. Please don't come for me. Listen, at least I asked so that I could know. And in my defense, yeah. Actually, Eritrea and Ethiopia showed up in my DNA results, so. But it didn't show the flags. It just said the country. Please don't come for me. Yo. Asking, have I heard the country? They're so funny. We are in Atlanta. Do you know how many East Africans are out here? They be the main people doing ballet. You said, oh snap, you took a DNA test? I sure did. I took a DNA test back in like 2021, 2022. And 23andMe is actually legit because I definitely connected with family members. And the family members that I connected with, they was able to find their siblings and everything. My dad, he used Ancestry to find his father because he never knew his father. And then that's how he found his 3 older brothers. So, yeah. He says, see, you know what's going on. Valet, black trucks, hookah lounges, liquor store. Yeah, no, East Africans are everywhere. I'm actually attracted to East Africans. And I've said that before, like, I just have a thing for Muslims and Arabs and Middle Eastern features, Native features, East African features. Like, it's just something about it. Like, if you know, you know. If you know, you know. Y'all just look good. I don't know. It's the cheekbones. It's the smile. Like, but Ethiopians and Eritreans specifically, like, I don't know. Like, y'all just look good. I love it. I would, but okay, so you would do a DNA test, but you're super paranoid because I don't know what they will do with my DNA. I mean, they already got your social and they made it seem like social security numbers were so important. They literally handed it to you. Like, somebody created a random number and said, this is your identification for this country. Like, now that I'm thinking about it, these people needed to keep track of everybody in this mug, that they created numbers to keep track of everybody. Isn't that crazy? way up here. You gotta ask the right questions. Like, why are y'all creating numbers for us? DNA, demons and angels. All right, at Kenneton, I want to give you like, you're commenting my favorite stuff tonight. Like, I'm just enjoying reading your comments. What's my name? My name is Courtney. Nice to meet you. Maddie. What about those people who did home births? Huh? Oh, that's a good question. Twitch. Yo, I didn't even think of that. That's a great question. The people that did home births, how do they get social security cards? That is such a great question. We should ask ChatGPT. That's what we're finna do right now. We're finna do that right now. And I love that I can see myself on live still. Like, yeah. I love that for me. I have so many windows open. I need to delete some of this stuff. I have like all this stuff open. Jeez. Like, I don't need all this. Okay. We're about to ask ChatGPT. I gotta make sure that Twitch can still see me. Okay, cool. How do people that how do people that do home births give the babies social security cards? But you know what's crazy? A lot of people film their births, so I feel like now y'all got like video proof that you have a living child on this planet, and they need to be documented. Okay. So it says here, even if a baby is born at home, they can still receive a social security number in the birth certificate. So they will have to file for a birth certificate with your local or state vital records office. So for home births, it requires proof of pregnancy, medical records, ultrasound, statements from midwife or doctor, affidavits from the parents and witnesses who were present of the birth, identification for the parents, driver's license, state ID. Sometimes a notarized statement explaining the birth details, place, date, who was present. Once the state accepts the documentation, they issue an official birth certificate. And then you have to apply for a social security number. You can request it when filing for the birth certificate. Some states allow you to request one during the birth certificate process. Just check the box saying that you want one. Or you can apply at the Social Security office. Just go to your local office with an appointment if needed. And you need the baby's birth certificate, proof of identity for the baby, the parent's ID, government issued photo ID, and completed form SS5, which ChatGPT has for you, and you can download it there. So that is how that works, which I figured, it's getting hot. But yeah, I figured that they would have to like file something for the baby. And it's so funny because like, well, dang, I don't even need to have my social security number, right? Which technically you don't. I came across this guy. Oh my gosh. What is it called? It's down the same alley as the Moors. If you know, you know. The Moors, like the first people here type thing, or natives here type thing. Okay? And you basically can file something. And I know it makes you tax exempt, but it's another form of identification that's not government based. So you're not being like scammed to pay for things or have a credit score. and stuff like that, but I forgot what it was called. Okay. You from the city for real or somewhere 2 hours from Atlanta? 2 hours is such a specific number. I'm from Virginia. That is longer than 2 hours. Okay, so when I first moved to Atlanta, it was 2018. That was my like senior year. I graduated in 2019, but I came out here 2018. But before that, I used to visit. Like we would come out here in 2015, 2016. We would visit my sister. That was so good. Sorry I made a mess. But no, we would like visit. That was back when Lenox would be like super pretty at nighttime. Like Lenox looked pretty at nighttime, but I haven't been to the mall at night in a while, so I can't really say nothing now. But yeah. That was back when I was like, oh my god, the aquarium, the Coca-Cola factory, Piedmont. Like that was back when things were like so exciting. Okay. Honiton has more information for us. He said the name Courtney, of French origin, generally means short nose or is derived from the place name Courtney in France. And you said, I love them with short noses. So I did search my name years ago, and my name is indeed French for all the Courtneys out there. And it's funny because I don't have a big nose. I have a really pretty nose. I had no idea there was a place in France called Courtney. I love that. That's how special I am. My name is Courtney, and I'm a Gemini. And you already know how people feel about Geminis. They think that we're like psychotic. I'm like, I'm not psychotic. Do I pay for ChatGPT or I use the free one? I definitely pay for it. And I rarely ever pay for apps. Okay? The only thing I really pay for is my coverages. I pay for Canva. I pay for Canva. Now I pay for Canva. I pay for CapCut now, as of recently. And I just go ahead and I just pay the annual so I don't have to worry about it. I don't like having too many like monthly subscriptions. It gives me anxiety. So if I could just pay it off at one time, like, yay, perfect. But for chat, I pay that monthly. For other stuff, I pay annually. Where did I get the lamb chops from? From my friend, Cooked Just Right. So it's COOKD or it's COOKED, Just Right on Instagram and TikTok. He gave me this for my birthday. This is my birthday meal. So he came by and gave us all food after class. And I love it. I love when my friends want to feed me. It is smart not to have one to some sense because they can't draft you. Oh, we're talking about social security cards, right? But you also won't be able to work at most places or go to school. That part. Unless the family does homeschooling. Or, actually, yeah, homeschooling. And if the person decides to become an entrepreneur, I mean, I don't know. I guess at some point you'll need to have some type of identification, but there's a way around everything. Native Americans. Oh yeah, I am Native American. Well, we all are. If you know, you know. But I definitely know what tribe I'm from on my dad's side. So I know for a fact, Nottoway Indian. And if I remember correctly, I used to ask my grandmother on my mom's side about like my ancestors and stuff. And she said we were Choctaw. Bussin'. Bussin'. You said, what do I do for work? Someone tell him. I'm kidding. I don't do any hard work. That's all you need to know. I love dance choreography, and I work in film production, and I model. And we traveling, baby. And I talk to you guys. I'm screaming. Nathan and Courtney sitting in a tree, French kissing. Who is Nathan? Who is Nathan? Where did I go to school? I went to Grady when Grady was Grady. Will your friends be making an appearance in your Twitch lives? My girlfriends? I literally just told 2 of my friends, like, when they come over or whatever the case may be, wherever I have my laptop, like, we lit. Because, you know, like, I would go on live and I would have one of my girlfriends with me. BB, if you guys remember. That was last year. That'll be fun. Pangea, everyone, came from Africa. Who did? Oh my gosh. This is so flavorful. Everyone came from Africa. Oh, I read that wrong. We yes. Hi, Jalen. How are you? You said shot stream would be lit. I'm not drinking. Because the way I threw up for 12 hours in Miami, like, that was insane. Insane. I threw up for 12 hours. If you watch my vlog, then you see. And I'm so sad because when I first threw up, I threw up on my favorite lingerie that I got from TikTok shop. I remember waking up and I just felt it come out and I literally just threw up on my lingerie dress. I was so sad that I just threw it away. So I was just naked over the toilet, just throwing up. And then when I woke up, threw up again. Threw up before we went to brunch. Threw up on the way to brunch. Threw up outside of Publix after brunch. I was cool. We went to the Museum of XEX. And then after that, I felt nauseous again. We went kayaking. I fell asleep, woke back up, threw up on the kayak. And then eventually I decided to get Pedialyte. And then I felt better. Pedialyte, the electrolyte solution, will help you if you keep throwing up. I was throwing up stomach acid. Like, I couldn't take anything down. Like, I threw up my Caesar salad. I threw up my water. I could not hold anything down, and I was just throwing up yellow liquid. It was nothing solid at all. You said, wait, before I go, be right, be. That is a cool name, Nathan. But I'm like, who is Nathan? I'm like, where'd that name come from? Oh, wait. Akhenaten, a.k.a. Ancient Kings Egypt Nathan. Oh, that's the name? The Sanskrit word Natha, from which the name Nathan is derived, means Lord, Master, or Owner. Ah, that's cool. You know what's crazy? I've never met a Nathan. That is such a sexy name. Like, hi, my name is Nathan. Nathan? I've never met a Nathan. Did you cook this? I didn't. Mm-mm. Nope. Somebody made this for me. It's so good. You should get some. Let me stop. You don't live here. But no, if you do live here, if you live in Atlanta or Georgia, or if you just want to pay my friend to come to you or whatever and make you food, please. He's fire. His food is very delicious. People been feeding me all day. I went on a date earlier. Had some great Italian. And now, after class, I didn't have to pay for no food today. Like, I got taken care of today by lovely gentlemen. I didn't have to pay for no food today. I got fed lunch and dinner. I love it. And the food is good. The food is delicious. Like, yeah. Keep eating me. LOL. Aten, the name Nate, often a diminutive of Nathan or Nathaniel, means gift of God or God has given. Nice. You say you're funny. Thanks. Bruh, please, you should be ashamed of yourself when you're doing a cooking video. Okay, first of all, I used to cook on live. I think those streams are still up. I have a whole apron and everything. But like I said the other day, I only know how to cook for myself. I don't know how to cook for people. Because you're not going to like my food, and I'm going to be blinking. Because, like, I told you I don't cook for nobody. I only know how to cook to the point where it's like, even if something might be bad, I'm still going to like it because I cooked it. Like, something might be a little bit too rough. Not rough, but I might like my stuff a bit well done. And when I say well done, I don't mean I burnt the food. I didn't burn the food. I probably just overcooked it, but I still like the food. But that doesn't mean that the other people are gonna like it. Oh yeah. I remember I used to cook for my guy friends in high school. This is when my mom started to let me have friends over. So I had these 3 guy friends. And one of them was like my best friend. He actually helped me learn how to drive. He was like my PIC for real. And I literally would cook fried chicken with some sides. I was cooking like Hennish, what is it? Hennish chicken hens, whatever. Which is kind of crazy because I'm like rinsing the chicken off and I'm like, dang, I'm holding the whole body of a chicken. Not pork chops, steak, this stuff, you know what I mean? And they liked it. You said I'm a freeloader. What does that mean? What's a freeloader? Just saying you the location. I need a vacation. A black girlfriend. I'm screaming. You know, I was at this spot the other night, and I was around these men from Kenya. Well, I was at the bar by myself. They came to me. But one of them, I don't know why, but there's people that will try to like mac at you. And I really feel like a lot of men just don't know how to talk to women anymore. Like, the game is really bad. Like, either I got played too much either I got played too much, or I've been around a different level of men to where I'm just like, there's no way you couldn't be smoother than that. I feel like back in the day, men tried to get at women by trying to like impress them with stuff, but also like be a giver in a sense. Some of these dudes now, like, they just want you to just drop your panties because, oh, let me show you this photo of me at this event. Hey, I have a Corvette. Okay, I'm very happy you have, you know, nice things, but like, your character is not in alignment with what you have. So, but yeah, he was trying to like show off his stuff to me. Peppa, are you fine? Why are you you okay? But yeah, like they just don't know. I forgot the direction I was going. I do that a lot. But the point is, I feel like some guys just don't know how to talk to women anymore. I forgot why I brought that up, so it's fine. It's fine. I think because I saw something and then I started thinking about foreigners and I don't know. Lately, I have been attracting a lot of foreigners. I have. Virgin Island, Ethiopia. Ironically, I came across an Ethiopian the other day, an Italian, Kenya. Like, when I was in Miami, it was the Cubans and the Puerto Rican poppies. Yeah, I've had every culture in 2 weeks. I love it here. You said very beautiful. Thank you. You're cute, man. Very funny personality. Thank you. If my guy friends ever asked me out, what would be my response? Yes. Because I love hanging out with them. They're so much fun. I'm not going to read that because that's kind of inappropriate. How old am I? 24. You said Courtney getting played. I feel like everybody has gotten played at least once in their life because sometimes you don't know nothing. Unless you were born to be an avoidant and you were born like detached from the jump and your parents just instilled in you to just not give a about anything, like you secure within yourself, or maybe you just naturally came into the world blonde as heck. For me, I feel like that was me, but I got consumed by my environment, you know. Peppa, you are literally like whining at me and I'm not gonna give you the food. It's not gonna make me give it to you. I hate for you to be told over and over again you can't have something. I hate being told no. If you eat all of your food, no, if you eat, it's where my head's at. If you eat all of your friend's Pop-Tarts and play his video games, but then refuse, Peppa, no. If you eat all of your friend's Pop-Tarts, you see how she just, all I do is snap at her and she'll go straight to her bed. Okay. If you eat all of your friend's Pop-Tarts and play his video games, but then refuse to help with his math homework, you're a freeloader. Well, if he wants me to help him with his math homework, he better pass. Because who said I was good at math? I'll help for sure, but you better pass. I would hate for you to learn something from me and then you fail. What part of CA? I don't live in California. Unless you're paranoid like me. What are you paranoid about? You're paranoid about getting... Oh, that's what we're talking about, getting played. That's why I brought up the Kenyan man. See, as a Gemini, sometimes we get sidetracked. It's fine. But yeah, getting played, and then I was like, we all got played at least once, and then I was like, yeah, these men from Kenya tried to talk to me, and I felt like men don't know how to talk to women anymore, that they don't know how to run game no more. That I feel like me getting played was more so me being like, not being, ignoring the red flags, ignoring, dismissing, making excuses for, like, a lot of stuff can be avoided when you just don't put yourself in that situation to begin with. Or if you like really accept people for what they tell you and what they show you, absolutely. Absolutely. Like, oh, you say you wasn't shit? Bet. 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 Freeloader is a person who takes things from others without paying for them or giving anything in return. Well, honestly, I wouldn't want to do something for someone just for the sake of them wanting to get something in return, because that means that you didn't do it genuinely. And I would, I would love for someone to want to do something for me out of their genuine kindness of their heart, because when I do something for someone, it's because of genuine intentions. I'm spoiled, so either way, I'm going to always get what I want. But in regards to just how I treat people, I don't do things just to be like, okay, I'm going to do this because I want them to give me something. I'm going to get what I want regardless. I'm just a genuine person, and gift giving is my love language, plus acts of service. Acts of service, quality time, gift giving, words of affirmation, physical touch. Those are my love languages in order. I guess I am a freeloader, but I'm a freeloader in the sense of I'll still do for people because I am selfless, but selfish at the same time. I would love to cook for you. Would love to visit. Aren't you in Afghanistan? I keep thinking you're in Afghanistan. Yep, zero commitment. I also am not like most men where I will tell a woman up front, I'm not looking for anything seriously, rather than lead them on. Oh. Well, I met someone earlier and they were saying how they're so used to women like wanting to be with them after 2 months. And they start asking the questions like, what are we? What are we? And it's so funny because it's like, maturing is realizing that with a lot of men, life is easier when you just let the men control the situation. But the difference is you can allow the man to control the situation, but don't wait around for that man. As a woman, don't wait around for someone to be ready for you, because you can come across someone that is ready for you and will give you everything that you desire without you even having to ask. Or if you do ask because you're not afraid to ask for what you need, he'll top that and then some, to where you won't even have to ask no more because he already got it embedded in his mind, like, this is what she needs. And you have to keep that abundant mindset and not let people with limiting mindsets make you believe that that's all that's out here, because it's not. So it's just very, very easier to just let the man control the situation, because whenever he's ready to do something, he's going to do it, and you can't force and pressure nobody to do anything. It's going to come with problems if you do that. Love language is not about how you can give, it's about how much you can take. I can take a lot of acts of service. I can take a lot of that. You can definitely be of service to me all the time. I will not tell you no. I can take a lot of gifts. Yes. 100%. 100%. Okay. You said that better be a lamb chop, and if it wasn't, you said don't tell me you're eating swine. What is swine? What is that? I've never heard of that. What is that? Yo, it's crazy because I'm eating this, but my stomach doesn't feel heavy. Oh, pig is swine. I mean, don't get mad at me, but I like pepperoni pizza. I don't eat it all the time, but I have my cravings. If I eat pizza, it has to have pepperoni in it. I have a good memory, and I want to see if you remember this. Would you still cheat on a man in a room? Dang, I couldn't even get through the rest of the sentence for laughing. Would you try to... Okay. I'm sorry, that was funny. I need to finish the rest of the... I'm laughing because the last time we talked about this topic, they got on my head and called me a cheater. And I'm just like, you know what? Fine. I'm a cheater. I don't care anymore. I'm a cheater. Let me stop saying that. I'm not a cheater. Please don't clip anything. Uh-oh. Please don't clip anything. Food is flat in my mouth. Please don't clip anything that's not true. Please. But, no, they got on my head. That was so funny. I can't finish reading this question without laughing. It's just a cheating word. Like that word is so funny to me. Would you still cheat on a man in a relationship if you found someone better and wasn't married? Wait, would I still cheat on a man in a relationship if I found somebody better and wasn't married? Oh, so if I was in a relationship and that other person was better and wasn't married? You said it's clipped. By who? By you? Mukavelli? Yo. This man said y'all are gonna make her delete this live. Yo, you guys are so funny. I love you guys. Y'all literally make me giggle genuinely. You guys are hilarious individuals. And I don't even know what y'all look like. Y'all are funny. That's what I'm saying. Like, whenever more people come across us, you guys, we have a whole, like, trail ride of things for them to look at, you know? We're giving the people what they want. But, okay. If I found somebody better, like, would he have more money? Because that would really be the only reason. Like, if I was to leave someone... But honestly, I wouldn't really cheat. Like, I don't know. I don't think I would cheat. If he has more money, I wouldn't cheat. But if that man wanted to do stuff for me, I wouldn't tell him no. But I'll also be like, you know, you got to respect boundaries. But if we're talking about if he was better, like, if my current boyfriend was on some nut stuff and I just felt very unhappy in my relationship, then I would definitely, let me rephrase. I wouldn't risk myself for the other guy unless that other guy wanted to put a ring on my finger. Because I wouldn't, if we're talking about marriage, you said the guy wasn't married or whatever. But if we're talking about marriage, because my definition of dating, if you guys remember. My definition of dating is I'm single until I have a ring on my finger and I'm getting walked down the aisle in my beautiful white dress at my destination wedding, and we was able to fly everybody out to this destination wedding. So until that happens, I consider myself to be single. So if I'm married to somebody, and if our prenup says that I get at fault for stuff if I cheat, I will definitely not cheat. No. And I definitely wouldn't risk my relationship for the other man unless that other man was trying to put a ring on my finger. It wouldn't make sense for me to break up with someone and I end up trying to be with somebody else just for that person to not want to be with me for real. Then it's like, dang, I sacrificed my relationship for nothing. You know? And I wouldn't want to do that. It's like, it has to make sense. If I'm going to leave who I'm with, it has to make sense. Like, you have to want to be with me more than he wants to be with me. And you have to propose to me. You got to do everything. You got to show me that this is what you want. This is what you want. And if the other person, like if the person that I was with, if he was a meanie, then I wouldn't care about his feelings as much because he was mean. But if he wasn't a meanie, he was a sincere person, I wouldn't do him like that. I would definitely just have a conversation like, hey, I'm unhappy. We should be friends. I'm not a meanie. I don't know. That's the best way I would handle that situation, I guess. If I meet a man with more money, unless that man wanted to marry me and give me everything he got, I would not end my relationship just for that. Because if you're being transparent, a lot of times it's just lust anyway. When you come across somebody, it's like, yeah, they appear to have more, but a lot of times it's just lust and infatuation unless that person is doing for you actively, you know? But if they're not, there's no reason to mess up a good thing because of lust. No, that's never positive. Which I don't get married. We have one more lamb chop left. This sauce is mad good. Mad good. I'm so happy that he thought about me. Because this is so good. Oh my gosh. He said, dang, imagine the guy, he's just coming home from work and he gets a text from his girl saying, hey, let's... Okay, I wouldn't text him. I would 100% have the conversation in person. But that would be crazy though. Imagine me already moved out. Like, damn, I was plotting on you while you was at work. That is kind of lethal though. That's lethal. Very. You said that kind of like ribs. So they have beef and pork ribs. They should make lamb ribs. That's not a thing. But like, what if it was? Because lamb chops are so good. Just imagine lamb ribs. That would be like even more delicious. It took me an hour to eat my food earlier. A long time. I can't even tell y'all what this sauce is. I just know it's really, really good. Like, man, oh man. I went live on here twice today. Are y'all happy? Are you guys excited? So delicious. And we're all done. We ate all of that food. Oh my god. Crazy. I did my makeup so good that even during my dance class, it didn't sweat out. And I love that because I definitely thought I looked like a ghost. But I don't look like a ghost. I look fine. I think I'm just not used to wearing powder on my face like the way that I've been wearing it. You know, I read a thing that said that you shouldn't gulp down water. But I'm going to do it anyway. But I definitely read somewhere or saw somewhere on TikTok where they say you shouldn't do that. But I forget where, though. Yeah, I could stream them on Twitch, but it's not my class. You know what I mean? It's the choreographer. And I don't think she wants me to go on live while she's teaching. Because I remember one time I was on live, like on TikTok. But I would typically just go live while we were stretching. And then when we were about to start class, she asked me to turn the camera off. So I don't think she wants me to go live while she's teaching. It's good for us to be in the moment anyway and not focused on like the camera and things like that. So yeah. But it's almost 2 a.m. and I gotta put these flexi rods in my hair because my hair looks so fluffy. My curls definitely uncurled. So I just look a little fluffy poodle, but I'm still cute. I'm a cute fluffy poodle. I love you guys, and if you haven't already, make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you subscribe to the family so you be notified for more videos from your favorite YouTuber, Courtney J. And yeah, guys, watch my B-Day vlog. It was awesome. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.